Alright everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of TryHackMe. Today we're going to start our first official room called RootMe. A CTF for beginners. Can you root me? Alright, I've started it up already. Let me start up the attack machine. Again, all in-house. In TryHackMe. So yeah, let's give it a try. Deploy the machine. Got that. Take note of our IP address. Okay, task 2, reconnaissance. First, let's get information about the target. Scan the machine. How many ports are open? That sounds like nmap. Yep. So we'll scan it. We'll do nmap -p and capital A. Let's get that IP. Just paste it. There we go. So nmap is a network scanning tool used for various reasons, and the PN, have some notes here, it's going to be treating this IP as online, and the capital A is just going to give us the OS and versions. So let's run this. So how many ports are open? We see port 22 open and port 80 open. HTTP server and the SSH. So let's give that 2 ports to open. Awesome. Next, what version of Apache is running? Let's see. Apache. Oh, I think I saw it. HTTPD 2.4.29. Looks like the correct format. 4.29. Yeah, got it. Okay, what service is running on port 22? That's an easy one. Always SSH. Got it. Find directories on the web server using the GoBuster tool. Oh, okay. Similar to the dir buster we used last video. Okay, let's see. We're going to do GoBuster directory, flag W for the word path of the directory list. We'll do medium.txt, flag U for our target URL. Let's give that a go. Ten 100. Oh no. 10 10 110. There we go. we have some hidden directories, uploads, CSS, JavaScript, and panel. Give that a go for a little bit longer. What is the hidden directory? 5 asterisks. I'm assuming it's panel. Answer format. Panel. See if this is right. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, that's task 2. Oh, complete this one for the GoBuster tool. Perfect. Completed. Now, task 3, getting a shell. Find a form to upload and get a reverse shell and find the flag. Okay, so we did find an uploads directory with the GoBuster, so let's go visit that page, see what we can find. Get our IP. Alright, paste. And let's see. Oh no, upload. Is that correct? Let's try. See if this. So that's working. Let's try panel. Oh, okay. Select the file to upload. No file selected. Find a form. Okay, so we found the form. What do we upload? Search for file upload bypass. PHP reverse shell. Okay. So this sounds like a vulnerability. Let's see. This tool designed for situations during a pen test where you have upload access to a web server that's running PHP. Okay, that's what we got. Upload the script to somewhere in the web root, then run it by accessing the appropriate URL in your browser. Accessing the appropriate URL in the browser. The script will open an outbound TCP connection from the web server to a host and port of your choice. Okay. So it's going to be like I said, a PHP vulnerability. We upload a script. Let's see if we actually already have that script. Okay, found it. PHP reverse shell. Alright, so change this. Put attack box IP. Okay. So we put our own IP, which is going to be 10, 10, 24, 102. We can leave the port 1234. File. Save. Actually, let's save this to make our life easier on the desktop. Just call it a shell. No, up here. We'll just call it shell on the desktop. That way it'll be easier to... Cool, we got our shell.php. Let's go back on our terminal. Go back to Firefox actually. Go back to 10, 10, 110, 54, panel. Let's upload our shell.php. PHP na e permitido. Looks like Portuguese. Can't read it, but looks like PHP is not permitted. Let's see. Reverse shell PHP not permitted. See what that gives us. Workaround. Huh. Changing it. It looks like we can change it. Let's see. Rename. Let's just put 5. Does that work? Panel. Let's try uploading that again. There we go. It worked. Cool. Now we can use a tool to listen in. We can use netcat to zone in on that port and start listening in and see what it gives us. So we can do netcat with the options or flags of no DNS, if I remember correctly. LV to listen in a more verbose output, and then P for the port. We do port 1234 with an IP of 10, 10, 110, 54. Let's execute that file. Let's see. uploads. And there we go. We have our reverse shell. Cool. So let's find our what was it? User text, user.txt file. So we can do find type file with the name user.txt. Find, write this again, type file with the name user.txt, and then we could dump the rest in dev no, or redirect everything to dev no. Okay, var is where our flag should be, so let's try to cat that. User.txt. There's our flag. You got a shell. Awesome. Finally. Copy that. Paste. Alright. So after going through the panels directory, we saw a way to upload something, and we took advantage of a PHP vulnerability, which gave us a reverse shell once we used netcat to listen in. So let's move right along to privilege escalation. Now that we have a shell, let's escalate our privileges to root. Search for files with SUID permission. Which file is weird? Huh. Find user perm 4000. Okay. So this is similar to our finding the user.txt. We're going to find the user that has root permission set to 4, which is a SUID, if I remember correctly. Let's copy this. Let's go down here, paste. Let's run this. Search for files with SUID permission. Which file is weird? What do you mean? Which file is weird? Let's try that out. Let's search that. SUID permission. Which file is weird? Okay, here's the Python. But which file is weird? Why is the user bin Python weird? Let's see if he explains it. Answer: user bin Python. We have the user bin Python with SUID permission. We will try to escalate our privileges. my first spot is to go to look for possible privilege escalation commands for elevating the privileges. Search Python in the search bar. If the binary has a SUID bit set, it does not drop the elevated privileges. It may be exploited to access the file system. Oh, escalate or maintain privilege access to a SUID backdoor. If it is used to run sh tag p, omit the p argument on systems like Debian that allow the default ss shell to run with SUID privileges. This example creates a local SUID copy of the binary and runs in the maintain. Okay. Got it. Always read the description before copying commands. We can skip the first command as the binary has already SUID permission. Okay, so in this example, Python has the SUID bit to it, so we're exploiting that. Copy the second command and paste in the shell to see if it works. Remove from the command and run it. Yes, it indeed works. We have successfully elevated our root privileges. Nice. Alright, let's copy this. Copy. Paste. Paste it here. Okay, I think we have the Python script that gave us the SUID. So let's try who am I? Admiral root. Awesome. So we can find that root.txt. First, let's answer this question. What was it? It was... What was the weird? Bin bash. Oh no, user bin Python user bin Python. Got it. Got this. And now let's finally find type file with the name root.cd root. There we go. Cat root.txt. There it is. Privilege escalation. Wow. All right. We'll copy this. Paste it here. That's not it. We'll copy this. Paste. And there we go. Finally. So just to recap, in this box, we did some reconnaissance with nmap. We got a shell through PHP vulnerability, and we escalated our privilege through a set user ID through Python. It's gonna be it for this episode. Episode 3, we're gonna attack another room, and I'll catch you guys then. See ya.